need a little music for this, don't we? Well, anyway. Hey, everybody. It's Cameron from TheGameCoop. Today we're taking a look at Slice and Dice, a mobile/PC game available on itch.io. Very interesting game. I have played it once on easy, and I thought today we'd come back and maybe play it on normal. And easy, I was able to beat it. We'll see how it goes today on normal. I think the only difference between them, I did start a level 1 normal game, is that you start with less health for your heroes. Anyway, so this is Slice and Dice is a roguelike, yes, dice game. Isn't that interesting? Where you have opponents, you roll dice, you have your characters, you roll dice, and you have to strategize to survive. Pretty interesting, actually. Very simple in concept, but let's take a look. So, a couple different things. You start off with a thief, a warrior, a defender, alkalite, which is like a healer, and an adept, which is like a mage, right? The rest more or less speak for themselves. You have like a generic damage dealer, something in between, and then a defender. So in this case, the defender gets a shield, and you can sort of click on the dice. You can see the different sides of the dice. In this case, defender has 2 protection dice, 1 protection dice, and 2 1 attack dice. So not a lot. You can see the pips for each of the opponents. Each rat has 3 pips, and they have the color of their attacking opponent. So we're getting 2 reds to the alkalite. Danger, danger, right? The warriors got, there we go, 2 attack, 2 light attack, 2 light defend. Okay, as you can see in the middle someplace, leaning more towards the attack side. The thief, some range attacks, because there's a forward stack and a backward stack, or front line, back line, maybe that's better. And then 2 heavy attacks, and then 1 light block, and then a nothing, which is interesting. So this is just an empty dice side, so you can get this and you just do no action. Disaster. Let's see. The alkalite, a couple big heals. Let's see. They gain mana. Mana is so this, in this case, the alkalite comes with a restore skill. So it's this one, and it heals 1 to all allies. There's a heal of 3, so they'll heal 3 pips. There's a max HP, which is both a heal and a boost, so they get +2 max HP, 1 max HP, and then just generating mana. Seems pretty good. Generally, of course, for the alkalite for the first round, you can't overheal unless it's the plus max health, so they're a little weak to start unless you get the overheal or a mana roll. In this case, we got a mana roll, so we might use it. And then, let's see. I believe the max health falls off after every fight as well. The defender we're definitely going to want. Warrior, we're going to want to do some damage to start, so that's pretty good. And then these 2, we're not sure. We do get 2 rerolls, so let's use one. Okay, that's bad. That's good. The adept only has mana generation. That's it. But then they also have the slice attack. And so this is not on a side of a die. And as you can see, there's 2 sides that are just blank for the adept. But if we amass 3 mana, we can slice 1 damage to all enemies. Not bad. And considering our best attack is only a 2, that'll make all enemies into like potentially kill range. And so now, with 3 here and 1 here, we're good. However, we're going to want to reuse our last roll, hopefully get a 2. Well, a defend. There we go. So we'll end our turn. Oops, no. Yes. We don't want to do that. We want to actually use our turn. It automatically goes to end roll when you use the rest of the rolls. So we're definitely going to want to defend the alkalite. We'll take 2 damage on the adept and the alkalite and the defender. But maybe we can do something about that with some mana. Other than that, let's hit our slice. Schwam. We also have burst, which is 2 damage or 2 shield. So we can deal 2 damage to any one opponent or shield 2. So that might have been good as well. There's the restore and there's the slice. Right, so those are our spells. We get this one from the alkalite. Die rats. Hello, pen forward. What's up, my dude? And then, yeah, the slice was pretty effective. So now we can kill any 1 rat. We'll probably want to, again, fight off, let's say, the bottom one. And now the alkalite's not taking any damage because we're defending against the 2 from this. We'll take the damage from the adept, and we'll take the damage from the rat over here. But we probably want to save as much health on the adept as possible. And that's it. Bonk. There we go. Now the 3 rats each go again. You can also check the rats, and they've got small bites, big bites, and that's it. But they're rats, right? Okay, so we get some overheal. That's pretty nice. Defense. These are all kind of bad. So we'll reroll all of them. Getting spooky. But it's YOLO or nothing. Nice. Worth. We got lucky there. So, let's use the thief to kill this rat. The warrior to kill this rat. Now they're not taking any damage. And the only damage left is this one rat is going to hit the alkalite, but we'll overheal ourselves. And we'll get a little bit of mana. Not enough to do anything, but enough to carry over. It's German for the rats? My god. Die rats. It's true. Alright, now rat has a big hit, but any 1 damage will fix our problem. We'll just take everything, hit done rolling, bonk, wrecked. Fully heal. Indiraten? Oh, I see. Yeah, a little bit different. Colloquialisms, we'll say. Let's see. Now, since we finished our first thing, we can do an upgrade on any one of our lads. We can change the adept into a glacia, which then gets completely different skills. This is a defend plus mana, plus 1 shield, plus 1 mana, 2 mana, another of the same. They swap out their skill for this chill skill, which is a weakened skill, but it can only be used once each fight. A little bit rough. Let's see. Dirachen. Yeah. Now it's Daiwichin, which is probably a totally different word. We're still missing a side here, and the gladiator, changing from the warrior, actually loses a side. Bit of a thing there. No, go away. But then they get the cleave ability, the engage ability, which targets on full health will take double damage, which is pretty nice. So the first initial hit from this one will deal 4 damage, 2 damage, or they can do 2 damage and 2 shield. Like, generally pretty okay all around. But there's also this one. Plus 3 mana, but pain. You take damage equal to this side's value. So, the Glacia would take 3 damage, but generate 3 mana. That's a bit rough. So let's go with the Gladiator. Hexen. Yes, very nice. Very good. So, let's see. Continue. We'll begin the fight. Now, dastardly witches get big old broomsticks. We'll see what we can do. They get big broomstick hits that does 4 damage, an astonishing amount of damage. It's a heavy attack. So, they'll automatically target the enemy with the highest HP, so you cannot target anything else. But it does a ton of damage. They also have this with cleave, which also hits targets on either side, which this one's doing. Only 2 damage, but 2 damage across 3 opponents. 6 damage. Huge. And then finally, the poison apple, which also inflicts poison damage at the end of each turn. Feels bad. So let's see. What have we got here? We want to do as much damage as possible. We've got an overheal, which might be helpful. We've got a shield and an attack. We'll definitely take that one. We don't have enough damage to kill any one of them yet. We can gamble a little. Let's gamble a little. Okay, we got this and that. So currently we're sitting on 6 damage, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And a pretty good defend. So let's go with this. We'll get our mana. We'll defend the gladiator. He'll defend himself, and because he auto self shields. But happily, that's fine. But we'll still have to target an enemy. We'll target this one actually. So now he's got 4 shield. And then finally a burst. Nice. So we took out the witch, no damage this turn, and 1 free mana. Feels good. Good turn. Okay, the cleave. Since no one has any damage, we can maybe do the mana and feel good about it. We can take this, we can take that. That'll actually do it, I think. We'll re-roll these anyway. Defense doesn't hurt, I suppose, in this case. And, again, we got a little bit lucky with the mana. So let's see. We'll definitely want to use this one first because, again, full damage. That'll do double. Bam! 4 big damage. And then, pshwah, we win. Easy victory, that one. And then we get to choose an item. A healing wand replaces the far right side with a single use heal 4. Big heal, but only once. Or we can take worn arms, replace the top and bottom sides with 2 damage and shield 2. Pretty useful. But we do happen to have a couple lads with only, like, we could just give him a heal here, and then he'll have something to do every single turn, although the one of them will only be once. But useful. Let's see. Or do we want to get rid of anything else? Like, we could get rid of her kind of bad 1 manas, but then we won't be generating nearly as much mana. And she still has 2 empty sides. Or we could give her a big heal and only have 1 empty side and then mana generation. And that sounds pretty good, right? Or we could make the thief melee. You know what? I think we're going to go healing wand and give it to the adept. So we got a healing wand. We'll drag it over to the adept. They all have 2 inventory slots. Bam. Not as useless. Feels good. And now we have 2 rats and then 3 archers in the background. Oof. We'll continue. There they go. Now, our adept and our defender will die this round. But we might get lucky. We'll take the mana. Let's take the shield. Troublesome. Let's gamble it all, I suppose. There we go. Well, there we go. There we go. So, we can do that, because that's going to happen. We'll go ahead and kill one of the rats. They're both targeting the adept, so it doesn't really matter which one. And now the only person that's going to die is the defender, because they're taking big damage from a couple archers. But now he'll save himself. And now we can do a couple different things. We can either kill the 1 rat, do a little bit of damage to everybody, and not kill the rat. Because the defender will still be alive the next round, and we get to go first. But then there'll be 3 archers to kill. And if we bring them down to 1 damage, that might do quite a lot. Let's do the more sure thing and kill the 1 rat. Okay, good. Oof. Okay, they all got low rolls this time, but that's more than enough. This seems like a good idea. Let's be a bit defensive this round. Okay, that'll kill 1. Best of luck. Well, he ended up with that anyway. Okay, so now we can do a slice. Do a little bit of damage to all of them. But maybe actually it would have been better to just kill one of them outright with a burst. That seems better. We'll undo that move. We'll kill this one with a burst. We'll kill this one. We'll defend and defend. And we'll overheal. There we go. Now we take no damage. Nice. And only 1 opponent left. Okay, he's still technically on full health, so this alone will kill him. We'll just take everything. Bonk. There we go. And now we get to level up. We can change the thief into a dabbler who has big heal, decent mana, big attack, medium attack, and a couple good defense. A good all-rounder class for whatever purpose you need, but he'll lose the range. Next, we have the Caldera. The Adept can change into a Caldera, which has 1 damage, 1 mana, a 3 damage cruel single use, cruel times 2 targets on half or less HP, so a great killing tool, but only again single use. The slash turns into a Scald, 2 damage to all damaged enemies, not bad. And then they still have an empty spot. I think of the two, the Dabbler is the much better one, even though we'll lose our only one and a single range attack. But maybe it'll be fine. Alright, we'll continue. Now we have to fight a troll who has Troll's Blood, regenerate 1 health every turn, regardless, just has regeneration. Oof. 2 damage to all enemies, wow. 3 damage with Cleave, so hits targets on either side, a huge 9 damage, or also hits targets to either side, poison. Oof. We've only got him, but he's tough. Now we'll start it off with a big one. We don't really need the overheal yet. Bit of mana is probably a good idea. Because this is essentially 2 damage or 2 shield, so to start 2 damage is pretty good. Because that's about as good as we're going to get from him unless we get extremely lucky with the 3 damage, but to start, that's sort of bad odds. So we'll go with this. Mana is always a good idea for the Alkalite for the first turn. And then the 1 damage is the only damage we'll get from the Defender, but it might be better to block incoming damage to, like, the Alkalite or the Adept for the first turn. So we'll reroll. Got damage again. We'll take this mana, I suppose. This is 2 damage, but feels bad considering the rest. It's just about his worst roll. Alright, we'll try again. Well, that's what it is. 2 damage and a self-shield, so the Gladiator is fine. Lots of mana. Now we can only hold 3, so we need to use some. Now, we can still shield several of our people. So we might actually shield and shield. That we're taking 2 damage here, 2 damage there, dealt 3 damage. But after their turn, regenerates 1. Whew. The stomp again. Ooh, big damage. We love it. A heal, probably pretty good idea. A defend, you bet. This is only 2 damage now, since unfortunately he's taken some damage. But we need to do as much damage as we can, so we'll probably take it. Although, saying that, there's good odds that he'll get a shield and damage. So let's roll for that. There we go. Nice. And 1 mana? We'll take it just in case. She doesn't have much better ones, so... They? Who knows? Doesn't matter. Great. So we'll say we're done rolling. We'll take that. We'll heal the Defender? Gladiator, of course, will defend himself and deal 2 damage. The Dabbler will deal 3 damage. Nice. The Defender can defend the Alkalite. We'll do that. And then that. Okay. Acceptable. Another stomp. Oh my god. Stomping mad. Alright. Another 3 heal feels okay. The flexibility of the 2 feels okay. Probably hit the Dabbler with a heal this time. But the Defender needs health bad. Okay, that'll save himself. That's an okay hit. And 2 mana. Alright. We'll take that. We'll defend the Dabbler, rather heal the Dabbler. Gladiator will do damage. Defender will defend self. And now, let's see. Yeah, let's shield both the Adept and the Acolyte. Uh-oh, Poison Cloud. This will be dangerous. We'll take the 2. We'll probably... good question. The health pools are not very big to begin with, so healing 4, unlike the Defender, feels kind of bad right now. All these rolls are a little rough. We can defend, but they'll be poisoned anyway. So it might be best to try to go all out for damage. So we can take those 2. We'll take this 2. Acolyte really doesn't have any damage, and the mana's maybe not worth it. So we'll take the heal. Defender, can we get better? The 1 it is. Alright, defend thyself. And actually, so we'll do 2 burst. Everyone will take some damage. But we're almost there. I guess we'll heal the Defender as well. And a stomp. So we need to kill this turn. That'll be enough by itself. We'll take the damage anyway. Okay. So there we go. Phew. Fully healed. Spooky. And let's see. A Sapphire. Replace the middle side with +2 mana. Useful for, say, the Adept, who now has only this side. Oops. I chose it on accident. Oh no, it replaces the middle one. Middle side, not this middle side. Whoops. Dang, that's actually somewhat useless. However, we can probably give it to you, and we get rid of our worst attack, and that actually feels okay. What was the other one? Well, I whoopsied. Life goes on. And now we fight snakes and witches. Oh my god. Lots of poison. This could be the end. We'll take this big hit to start. This 3 damage probably feels really good, because that's enough to kill one of the snakes outright, and we'll save the Acolyte. Speaking of, for the Acolyte, we'll take the 1 mana to start, and we'll re-roll everything else. Or do we want the damage on the Defender? Sure. Good luck. That being said, because maybe we still really want to, because we definitely want to kill one of the snakes, for sure. We'll let the Dabbler tank the witch's first hit. And if we kill one of the snakes, it'll do 1 damage and 1 poison, so the Acolyte will live for sure. However, that feels a bit bad. But maybe that's fine. Alright. Very importantly, oops. There we go. Oops. There we go. And now we can actually kill the other snake with a burst, and we won't be poisoned. There, a much better overall solution. We'll take 4 damage for the Dabbler, but the Dabbler's got our highest health pool. Another big bonk, this time to the Gladiator, because again, the Gladiator's got the most health now. We've got a nice big heal, feels good. We'll take that, the self-heal. A defend and an attack, feels great. We'll take a double mana. We'll do some extra damage. And then an overheal actually sounds like a good idea. And a burst. So we'll take 2 damage, but they've only got 1 damage left. And what was a potentially dangerous encounter ends up fairly easy. Except we got nothing that we need right now. But we'll definitely roll some damage somewhere. Alright. So much damage! We'll use a slice because we can. Alright, now someone levels up. The Alkalite can become a priestess, or the adept can become Sparky. Still missing 1 spot. And instead of cleave, we get zap. Kill an enemy with exactly 4 HP. Very specific. And it literally has to be exactly 4. So this is terrible, actually. But it is ranged. Let's see what else. They also have a charge, single use. Charge is a bonus equal to your current mana. So if we have like 3 mana, that'll actually do 5 damage. A bit ridiculous, but then single use. Feels a bit rough. And then there's just sort of generic other damage. So, seems kind of bad. The Priestess, heal 1 and shield 1 to all dying heroes. Again, very subjective, but maybe useful. Plus 3 max HP, feels good. And another 3. And then plus 1 heal to all allies. Not bad. Small heal and mana. Of the 2, probably the better bet. Alright, let's continue. Tons of rats. Additionally, having fighting rats now, Slice might actually be very useful. So we'll take 2 mana from the Gladiator. We'll defend 2, probably. Actually, maybe we'll go all in. It's the first round. We're gambling. We should have taken actually the 1 damage. Okay, no problem, that's fine. So, we get our 3. We'll do a slice. A little bit unfortunate. The defender's going to take several bits of damage. Actually, several of us will take several bits of damage. Which one do we want to kill? That doesn't really matter too much. So what we'll do is we'll kill the top rat. That'll save you. We'll hit this rat. We'll still be alive. Alright, good luck everybody else. And there's no one to heal, so it just doesn't get used. Close, but we're alive. And we're in a killing position for all the others. We'll take the damage. Actually? Yeah, that's fine. We can overheal and defend. Probably a good idea. No one's going to die this time, though, but it puts us all a bit on edge. I think being aggressive is still going to be our better bet. So we'll reroll all. That's a great one. This is another kill. The heal's probably alright. We don't have anything offensive. We would only get 1 mana. And then we can defend the Dabbler. That's probably our best roll. Alright, done rolling. We'll kill a rat. We'll kill another rat and defend. No damage here now. We'll do a full heal to everybody. And then the rat targeting the adept. Burst. Not bad. Finally, we'll defend the Dabbler for the rest. No damage. Great turn. And this is a mobile game too. My god. Do you want to waste all of your hours and battery? That's how you do it. And we'll get the kill with these. It only does 2, but that's all we need. Perfect. Full heal, inventory. Or an optional challenge, I think. Let's see. Garnet, +1 to incoming healing. Useful. At the start of each turn, Soul Shield 1. Not bad. Or we can take a totally random item. Let's take this Enchanted Shield. Inventory. And let's give that to the Gladiator, maybe? Or do you think the Defender? Let's give it to the Defender for now, since they have a lower health pool. And if we want, we can choose an extra challenge, fight 2 Slimers plus 2 extra monsters, but we'll receive 3 things if we survive. Now the Slimers will split, summon a Slimelet once they get to a certain level of health. So, somewhat dangerous, and we'd be really upping the ante. But I feel like we got it, right? Okay, good luck us. We gotta fight some imps now. And imps are spiky. Upon taking non-range damage, return 1 damage to the source. Oof. So this is sort of like a big wave. However, we have slice damage, which will return no damage to the source. May be worthwhile. And we immediately get all of these things. So, this one is replace the top and bottom sides with a blank and shield 4. Not bad. We might actually consider giving that to the priestess. We also have caster root. Blank sides become heal 1. Oh yeah, we love that. We'll just give that immediately to you. Heal 1. Feels good. Got rid of an empty side. But then replace the 2 right sides with blank 1 and regen 1. Maybe we want to actually use the regents over here, because that counteracts the empty. So now we have regeneration and a +1. But the big shield, do we want to use it? We can give it to the defender, and then he won't have any attacks at all. But we'll have a big defense. Maybe that's okay. And maybe it's better than just having like literally no shield. But then we don't really get any place for the healing wand. Except Gladiator's got an empty right hand side. Why not? There we go. In an emergency, if we happen to get it, it's useful. Feels good. That emergency may come pretty soon. Continue. Immediately get the +1 shield. Feels nice. Oh my god. We're going to lose the defender immediately. We'll start with some defense on the defender. Gladiator can self-defend and heal. That sounds good. And the rest will not be super useful. 3 damage. Seems okay. A regen. Actually, I really like that. And then an overheal sounds like a great idea to start. Alright. So, naturally, the Gladiator will go first. Probably the best thing to do is to be getting rid of these imps as soon as possible. We'll take damage to do it, but it's probably a great idea. So let's see. Also, we should check what this is. It is just a generic cleave 2 damage attack. Got it. And then flanking. Hits the top and bottom enemies. Bum bum bum. So the Dabbler and the Adept are actually in the danger zone. And we probably want to get rid of these imps as soon as possible. What's this? Summon of Bones. So these imps are actually summoners. This will summon yet another monster. A skeleton. And then this is a bite. A huge one, but not bad. So I think we definitely want to get rid of the imps as soon as possible. We'll take some damage to do it. But we've eliminated an enemy and the enemy that would come with them. We'll definitely want to defend the defender, but he'll still die. So we'll have to overheal. And then we'll probably hit the Adept with regen because their life pool is so low. And they're about to take some damage. Yep. Seems like a good idea. We'll end turn. Oof. Oof. And now this imp is about to summon some bones. Troublesome. But we can do 4 damage, which will kill it. The Gladiator will take 1 hit. That's fine. We'll do some defense on the defender. The Dabbler can self-heal, and that'll keep him alive while we take out an enemy. But now we're in a worse place, a much worse place than we would have been just initially starting. Let's re-roll those. 2 mana. I don't know if that'll be enough. How much is damage is incoming? You're taking just these 3. That'll be enough to keep you alive, I think. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better heal. Heal and a mana. Alright. So, let's plan it out a bit. That's not what I wanted, sorry. Dabbler, keep yourself alive. Gladiator, do 1 damage to yourself to eliminate the imp. No more extra bones. Defender's also not in danger of dying anymore. We'll regenerate the mana. You can have a heal, actually. So now you won't die. But there's so much damage going on right now. And what does Flash do again? Heal 1 and shield 1 to all dying heroes. So we could undo that, actually. Flash. And that would heal 1 and shield 1. That probably is better for now. Even though it's just the 1. Yeah, we'll do that. And then Defender, actually, go ahead and defend the Dabbler. Let's keep our health pools as high as possible. Alright. Feels bad. Tons of damage. Sure. Because this is 6 damage to each person. I don't know if our Adept can tank it. Even if we got like full shields everywhere. So we might have to sacrifice the Adept, which feels bad because even if they'll come back next round, but they'll have lower health. We might get plus health on this one, which would keep us alive. But this is a holy... Ooh, Lord. Feels bad. Alright, hold on. Right, I forgot. Heal 4, you'll survive. But you'll still die, because you just don't have enough. But we can burst a shield, and you'll survive. Can heal allies on full health. Oh, I see. How far can we go back? We'll do that to heal. We'll shield you. We can flash as well to give an additional shield. Is that what we did? I've already forgotten. No, the burst is better because it's 2 shield. We'll lose 1 heal, but that's okay. The heal will come back as long as they survive. Plus the mana. We can split it up as much as possible like that, and then give, like, the Defender a big heal. Gosh. Meanwhile, we've done no damage. We're just trying to hold on. Man, that regen was clutch. Alright, they've got full health. This is a great attack. But they're doing big damage. And I think we're sort of on a losing streak at the moment. I don't know if we have enough damage to kill one of them. This will be 4. Unless we got extremely lucky. Plus it would summon some slimes. YOLO. Nice. Another regen as well. A big defend. And a heal and some mana. We'll go for it. And let's see. We'll need to target you so you don't take out the Adept. We summoned 2 slimes, but they're not doing any attack, and no one's dying. We'll throw regen on the Gladiator. We'll defend the Dabbler. We'll heal the Gladiator. And we have 1 extra mana. Okay, feels good. Major reduction in incoming damage. However, slimes are a bit of a problem. But they've only got 3 HP, so we might get lucky enough to do some big DPS. We'll take the regen again. It's been extremely good so far. We can kill one of the slimes with a gladiator like that. The defender will take the big hit. It's his best roll, so we might as well. And we'll reroll these two, although we have enough damage that we could probably take the heal 1 to all, and it actually will be useful. But then we need a big hit over here. We'll reroll just in case we get the mana. And that'll be enough to kill another one, I think, if we get any damage over here whatsoever. Nice. Alright, so we'll defend the defender. All damage negated. Priestess can take a hit. Gladiator can take a hit. That's fine. We'll use this damage to kill this slimelet. This damage will... Slimelet will do no damage this round, but let's see if we can still kill him anyway. With a heal on the priestess. A regen on the dabbler. 2 damage. And a burst. And now we're down to 1 with a reasonable health pool. Gladiator's in sort of rough shape, but 1 enemy left. Okay, that's probably the best possible attack we could lead with. We'll take the regen again. Let's go for the mana, actually. Let's see what we reroll. Good question. We'll take the block. We'll take a temporary mana. And we'll actually do a big heal after all. Do a big heal on the gladiator. We'll let him take a hit, so we'll defend the dabbler. We can heal the priestess probably, yeah. And regen the defender. Feels good. And we'll keep the mana for next. Great. Suffer 4 damage. Oof. Slimelet lives. Exists. We should also examine the attack. A 3 damage bonk to a single target. Alright. Let's go ahead and take this defense. Let's see if we can kill this slimelet this round. We'll take the mana. Feels bad, but there we go. Mana. We'll do a burst on the slimelet. More mana. Another burst. It's dead. We'll defend the adept. We'll defend the dabbler. We'll heal the dabbler for 1. Which gives us mana. Which lets us burst. Nice. Riding that ragged edge. 2 mana. Worthwhile. That'll let us kill the slimer, at least. And then we can just defend the adept. Seems good. 1 heal all, some damage. And an overheal. Alright. Receive, overheal. Receive damage. Get shielded. Get shielded. Receive damage. Nice. Big mana. Sure. Slice, why not? And then actually we took mana burn because we had extra, but it was the last one. So we got a blessed ring. Interesting. Alright, don't know what that is, but that's probably taking damage after a hit or something. Now, slimelets, which we just fought, We know they're not too bad, but with a lot of them, we'll definitely take a ton of damage. And then the Slime Queen, who has a huge chomp. 8 damage. Disgusting. And again, targets the enemy with the highest HP, which at the moment is our Dabbler. But then either the Gladiator or the Priestess. Either way, feels bad. Huge damage. The 3 damage with Cleave, and then the top and bottom again. Terrible. We have all of those attacks. Awful. Alright, so we can upgrade the Defender to a Cleric, who can do some heals and shielding. Remove negative status effects, which is very nice, including incoming ones. Huge! So like poison, something like that, negated. That's pretty nice. We can also change to an Evoker, who only gets good mana regen, loses the top and bottom, but we can maybe do something about that. And then this far right one. We would also lose Cleave, but then we gain Beam. Can target enemies in the back row because it's ranged and does 3 damage generically. So it takes our damage from 1 damage to all targets to 3 damage to a single target regardless. Tough question, huh? Adept, what do you currently have? So we could still keep these 2, but that feels a bit bad. I think the Adept's in a good place, aside from having absolutely no health. But a Cleric instead of a Defender feels interesting. We probably have to change up their stuff. But we could potentially move these to the Adept. To overcome this. Because then they would have, oh sorry, the Defender, they would have a shield and nothing, but a big shield. But then it sort of leaves our Defender as it was before. I don't know, gosh, it's really tough, isn't it? This is so much defense, but this is a decent amount of defense with some utility. I don't particularly care for either one of these, really. But being able to just directly do 3 damage most of the time doesn't feel too bad. And they have most definitely our worst health pool, which would double. Alright, we'll do it. We'll roll the dice. Of course, that puts a bunch of items in our inventory. And it makes it a little bit troublesome, because what do we want to do with them? I'm actually not really enjoying this heal all for 1. We can heal 1 for 1, or we can regen. Maybe that feels better now. And then maybe we'll go like that to just eliminate bad rolls. Like, you'll get +1 damage back, which doesn't feel particularly good. But there you go. That seems maybe worthwhile. Good luck, everybody. We'd immediately have some people dying. However, that'll take out one of them. And the rest of the rolls are pretty useless. Okay, a big defense. Gladiator. That's not what we want. That's not what we want either, really. We need to do some damage stat. We're starting off pretty rough, boys. Alright, well, this is useless because we can't heal anybody. We'll go ahead and kill, I guess, one of the Slimelets. But our Defender is still going to die. And we have no way to avoid it except to shield. I guess we'll bonk a Slimelet. That was a rough first round. We have now 2 people on the cusp of death. We can take this for 2 damage. I can probably take those as well. Is the mana more worthwhile at this time? That's our Defender's best roll for defend. This slime that won't attack at all, but it's only got 2 health. It's the one we'd probably attack. But with 4 mana, we could take out the other one as well, but then we'd have no survivability for this. Which is going to do 3 damage to both of these people. You can self-defend, and you'll moderate all that damage, but the gladiator will die. We can also spend 2, heal 1, heal 1. Well, that's probably just worse than killing an enemy. Gosh, what a rough one. I think we need to do damage. That's okay. That's probably actually good. And that's probably good. Alright, we'll do our best. We'll attack you. We'll take that one out. You can self-defend. We'll defend you and give you a big heal. And now our priestess is on the ragged edge. Okay. Again, that's our best initial hit, so when it comes up and something's at full health, we should always take it. The rest of our rolls are garbage. The Slimelet isn't getting an attack right now, so that's very helpful. This will completely save the defender. This is a terrible heal. That'll do. That'll do. I guess we'll take it. So, do our big initial hit. We'll do our damage of 1. We'll get some mana. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll overheal the defender. And then block for the gladiator. We can block for the dabbler as well, or we can summon a slimeling. Let's block. Priestess is still just barely hanging on. Huge damage for the top and bottom. Okay. Useless roll. Helpful roll. We'll block all damage to yourself. Or maybe the dabbler, frankly, because the dabbler's going to die. But we can see how it comes out. Will you actually get a better offensive roll? No. It'll be the same or worse. You'll take that. The dabbler might get or defender might get a bigger defense, so we'll roll for that, I suppose. Okay, that's actually great. Protect yourself. Do deal damage. Protect, and oh gosh, regen the priestess, I suppose. We'll have to regen yourself. Now this is a Slimer that it summoned, who in turn summons Slimelets, we'll recall. Yeah. So now that we're at this point, we have to do some big damage. So this will do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can get some more mana in. But will anyone die from this hit? Both of these guys will die from that hit. The regen will only work if they're still alive. Oh my god. Uh-oh. We'll still have to do this. And then we can do that. And let's experiment a little. we can kill this and then shield you and just barely hold on. Oh my god. And we'll heal one. Oh my god. It's rough. We'll probably die on this round, but we'll do our best. Okay. Damage, sure. 1 damage, that'll kill one of the slimelets, the only one that's doing damage this round. Big heal, that sounds great. Overheal, that sounds great. It's probably about as good as you'll do unless you should happen to get the big roll, but I mean, that's actually your worst roll, except for the 2. We have a huge chance of just not rolling anything. But we have 2 re-rolls. Alright, we'll literally roll the dice. Ooh, feels bad. Defender, you'll take that, and we'll take whatever this turns up as. Feels bad. Self-heal. I'll attack the slimelet. Gosh, this is basically worst case scenario. Let's do this. Oof. Okay. Take the 2 damage. You'll do 3 damage, so if we can kill this slimelet, it'll survive. It only needs 1 hit in order to live. But this is only doing 2 damage. Oh my god. Okay, well, we got a big mana, which is a beam, which can kill this slimelet. Kill that slimelet. And defend yourself. We're gonna give a bunch of health to the defender. And then do we want to burst? Or do we want to shield? Because the evoker's almost dead if we don't. I think we'll shield. Play a little bit defensively this round now that we have only 1 opponent. Ooh, the big hit. Oh man. Is there any way to protect against 7 damage because we have one possible shield? I just don't know if there is. That's as good as you'll get. That's as good as you'll get. Yep. Sure. Feels bad. Well, I think we technically came out ahead for that, strictly speaking. But now we have some real trouble. It's our biggest hit from the Dabbler, but he'll die. And each of these people only have 3 health. And we need to block 4 for each one of them. That is your best defensive roll. We'll take it. There's 4. There's 4. Heal all in some mana. I guess that's what we'll do. Shield yourself. Shield. 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 Burst, question mark? It's the Ragged Edge all the way down. I can't read this. Which one is this? 2. That's maybe fine. You'll definitely take that. Defender. Yeah. Nice. We can take that and then actually undo this and hope for the best. Acceptable. So, you'll completely block all damage to the Dabbler. You will overheal the Dabbler. You will block an attack for yourself. You will do that. And then leaving the Slime Queen with only 2 health and then a Slimer. And we're in an okay space. Oh my god. So, Slime Queen must die this round. Perfect. That's the biggest roll you're gonna get. We can overheal the Evoker. Or we can just give the Evoker a huge heal as well. Maybe this is actually a great round to recover. First and foremost, let's kill the Slime Queen. So second, you guys are the ones taking damage. You'll only take 1 damage. Let's heal the Evoker hugely. Let's do this, that, and that. Nice. Feels like a much better place. Big heal, love it. That's probably okay, actually. Although, the odds are better elsewhere. We don't need that much blocking. We'll definitely take the regen, because it's worth its weight in gold. Good. That is what I wanted. So, Gladiator will get a regen. Priestess will have a block. Gladiator will get a big heal. And we can shield and do some damage. Great. That's probably just about as good as we can flip for. We get some decent recovery that round. And then we're set to deal some big damage here. That's good. That'll block your own damage and then deal 2 damage, which will summon the Slimelet and get him relatively low. The 1 heal feels bad. Don't like that. Yeah. Defender, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Because then we can go like this. We can go like this. We can go like this. No damage incoming this round. We can go like this. Defend yourself, sure, why not? It doesn't matter. And then we'll burst the Slimelet. Great. And only one of them is dealing damage. Sadly, the one with more health. Do a big heal again, why not? Let's do that and that. Actually, we don't need to do that, do we? Okay, let's take those back out. Sure. Also sure, actually. Cool. Perfect. Problem solved. I cannot believe we win. Truly, absolutely outrageous. Add pain and +2 to the left side. Feels bad. Reflective gauntlets. Copy the middle side onto the top and bottom sides. Oh my gosh. So useful for the evoker. Right? Because these are empty, but they could all be 2. Wow. That's quite good. That's what we'll take. Evoker, these are for you now. And then do you want to give anyone like a huge shield? Do you want a huge shield? You lose a huge heal though. That seems silly. You can have that huge shield back. There you go. Defender only once again. Now we have some bones and a spiker. The spiker, upon taking non-range damage, return 1 damage to the source. So beams for you, friend. And then bones. Just big hits. Big hits with bone. And upon death, 1 damage to adjacent monsters. Nice. So you'll probably be our first target. 2 damage to all enemies. Huge hits. And does 1 damage. Oh my god, feels bad. So like mana is probably a great idea for this one. Except against the bones. Hey, look at that. Bones is dead. We can build health. That sounds great. You're dealing a ton of damage to the Dabbler. You can get a bit more defensive then. Dabbler, heal yourself there. The Evoker still has a chance to roll nothing, but I really want that 3. Nice, got it. So, first and foremost, RIP Bones. And then you take 1 damage, get wrecked. We'll block for you, beam to you, no damage, nice. And we'll overheal the Dabbler. Decent round. Okay, lots of damage to everybody. Feels a bit bad. With lots of damage to everybody, probably the better thing to do is to go as offensive as possible while we still can. That's mana, we'll take it. Mana is always going to be the best possible roll. Healing is good. It's not going to let me, is it? Well, there we go. Do another beam. Overheal the defender, I guess. And block damage to the gladiator. And sadly, gonna do a little self-damage. But Spiker half dead. Oof. Nice. We'll take it. Also a big heal. We'll take it. Some mana. Priestess, you got a better one for us? Probably. Sure. So you'll heal yourself. You'll get defended. You'll get an overheal. Mana. Take a beam. Then a burst. Big shield. Feels okay, man. A 3-for-1 damage trade. Now the Evoker. We'll take the shield, we'll take the damage, we'll take the mana, and we'll take the life. Is that enough shield? 4 plus life? Probably. Probably a defensive battle is overall better against the Spiker. Preventing most damage and then just doing some generic damage from time to time is probably okay. You're taking 5, 6, 7. Oof. Defender can do better, but can also do worse. That's as good as the Dabbler will come. Alright, we'll take the 2. I will take the mana, I suppose. We'll heal yourself. Block yourself. Block yourself. Spiker, deal 1 damage. Beam to finish it off. Nope. Beam to finish it off. There it goes. Whew. And we get another level up. My god. Defender, I think it'll have to be, right? And you can either become a Warden, better all around, or a Monk, which has the Cleanse. Feels good. But what's this? Redirect all attacks from an ally to you and self-shield 3. Ooh. Not bad. And what's this one? Revengey. Damages all enemies attacking the target. Oh, damages all enemies attacking the target. That actually seems pretty interesting. And there is a nothing. But this seems generally better than a Warden. Warden has no empty sides, which feels nice. But the utility of the Monk is pretty good. We'll give it a shot. However, that does remove his stuff. And we definitely don't want the shield because it's actually just worse now. We'll leave it in our inventory, I suppose. Continue. Now, Sniper's in the background and does big damage. Zombie dies if it takes 4 more damage in a single attack. Gladiator, I'm looking at you, bud. Did we get it by chance? We didn't. Feels bad. And then Ghost. What's this? Oh my god. 5 damage and eliminate. Targets the enemy the lowest HP. Ouchie. Poison. Inflicts poison damage at the end of each turn. And then Ye Old Cleave. A rough enemy. No, not that one. And we can't hit the Sniper yet, who does big damage from the back row. So ideally, we'll get the engage with the Gladiator, kill the zombie outright. Big damage with you. Regen might be nice. Oh look, Revenge. Damages all enemies attacking the target, but only for 1. But also shield 1. We'll take the regen. We'll take the mana. No. Again, we can do better. Let's try for better. Okay, awful. Skin of our teeth. Okay. So, Monk, definitely shield yourself, for the love of God. That'll stop you from dying. We can immediately beam a Sniper in the back row, I think. Not enough mana. Oh, right. Something in here makes us take more mana. Alright, well. That's probably still a good idea. Although it costs us more now. And let's take out the Ghost first. And we'll have to give yourself regen because we don't have enough otherwise. Ooh. Ooh. Disaster. A huge strike. Okay. Sure. Yep. Okay. Maybe a good idea. No, no, no. Don't do that. Shield yourself. And then we can't quite afford. Again, it's 3, but it makes something makes it more expensive as well. Yeah, mana drain. Spells cost +1 mana. Well, we could do 1 damage. Or we could shield a bit more. Well, we should probably shield. Nice. Okay, now we need to take out the Ghost. This will let us kill the Ghost. We can do that. We'll go big mana this round, maybe. Use up these. Beam the ghost. 2 more. And then 3. Heal the gladiator. Beam the zombie. Which might have been a bad idea, because again, we still have the possibility to get that big hit from the gladiator. Watch we get it. I would kind of laugh a little. However, that's pretty nice. We'll try that. Big bonk. Mana. Burst. Burst again. Correct. A mental spellbook. Learn a new spell. Iron Skin. Shield 7. Absolutely outrageous. Or, +1 max HP. Replace the right side of stun enemy with equal or less HP than you. That's great. However, I think we'd have to give it to the Evoker, who only has 8 HP. We could give it to the Monk, who also has 8 HP. It would also give them 9 HP. We could technically give it to the Gladiator. I think the best bet is the Evoker. Because now you have 9 HP and a stun for any enemies under 9 HP. That seems okay. Now we're fighting a Quartz, which has Weaken, Damage 3 and Self Shield 3, Heavy Damage 5. Wow. And it's immune to spells. Alright. And then another Spiker. We fought these before. We're gonna need some big hits. Those feel pretty good. There's no negative effects yet. Maybe this is fine? We'll do a big boom. And then we'll no. It can't take damage actually from that. Except I can't go back. Oh shoot. I was not actually thinking properly. I needed one more source of damage from anywhere except spells. Well, no one's dying. Problem is, if we want to use that stun, well, it's alright. That's fine. That's probably fine again. He won't actually take any damage, so he can redirect. Do you want to shield with the Gladiator? Yeah, maybe. Big mana, but we want to kill. We just need 1 damage. Sure, fine. Bonk. Redirect. Block. Fire off a beam. I suppose we could have done 2 bursts. The beam's probably fine for now. Let's actually overheal the Evoker so we can try to stun. Because stun just eliminates the attack. Just completely, if we get it. Regen seems good. Another beam. I guess that's still 2 damage if it's a burst. Redirect and shield again. Let's do 2 bursts. Nice. Can you redirect the damage from yourself? That probably feels safe. That feels safe, certainly. Does it work on yourself? All attacks from an ally to you and self-shield. I don't know if it does. We can try it. We can also overheal him. Sure, let's go for it. That will negate the damage that comes back. You will take 1 damage, that's fine. Can you block yourself? You sure can. That's great. We'll overheal you. And beam. Wait. Do we want to get full health on the monk? No, it's fine. He's got regen. Oh god. The dabbler. What are your odds? Pretty okay. Ooh. A big heal won't help you. But that's enough to do damage. That's a bit of damage as well. Sure. Nice. Bonk. Bonk. We win. Now, many bones and a rotten. Oh my god. The dabbler can become a dancer. Interesting. Dodge all attacks this turn. That seems quite nice. Cantrips, which when they activate, when you roll it, you just get 1 damage, but it's randomized. Or a big hit, or 1 damage to all enemies. Rampage. The site can be used again if it kills a monster, but then Pain deals damage equal to the site, so you take 1 damage. Or the Artificer from the Evoker, who now has single use plus 4 manas. Replace it with a blank for this fight. The charged, once again, single use. 4 damage and self-heal. Poison, single use. And a shield, single use. Oh my god. This seems terrible, frankly. I like the idea of dodging every single attack. We lose some of the flex. Let's go dancer. We lose some of the flexibility, but maybe it's worthwhile. Oh my god. Alright. Sure. Attack and self-shield. No one's attacking the dancer, so that's a bit useless. 3 of us will get poisoned. Gosh, good question, huh? Self-shield 3 at least, from one way or the other. Big damage, kill the bones. That'll be helpful. We can do a shield. Well, that's what it is. No one needs a heal, so sure. We'll redirect from you, though, to the monk, who will probably almost die. We'll kill a bones targeting the monk. That didn't kill it? It was only 2? This will kill it. That was a whoopsie. I whoopsied. Kill the bones targeting the monk. So he'll receive poison. That's it. And then you will attack, I guess, that one. That being said, we can beam that one. Oh, we probably better shield the Evoker, though. They're also going to be poisoned. Well, I say that. We can just eliminate the bones Now the monk isn't taking any damage. And we can still redirect. But now he'll take 2 poison per turn. Because he's redirecting that damage here. Big hit. Oof. The dancer will survive it. Got a cantrip roll. That's nice. Gladiator. Do you want a shield? Sure. See, this would have been good for the last round. For the monk. To just cleanse ailments. We'll take it anyway. Because he'll need to heal himself, otherwise he'll die. Can regen on the evoker. That is the biggest hit we can get. And the priestess will die unless we kill something. Okie dokie. So we will kill this bones. That will almost kill this bones. You will shield and get rid of that on yourself. We will negate the poison with that. We'll do that to get some mana. We will shield the dancer as much as possible, and we will kill the other bones. Good lord. Okay, cantrip roll. Nice. Sure, block that. That seems good. Let's see if we can get another cleanse roll. That'll be really good. Another cantrip. Cleanse. Seems good, seems good. Those are negated. We can give you some extra health as well. The dancer probably needs more health. However, if we can get the dodge on the dancer, which we didn't, unfortunately. That will still poison them. No. You will target an enemy. Self-shield 2. You'll target an enemy. You have the lowest health pool. Shield yourself, I suppose. Because it'll also prevent the debuff. Oh, we should have used some mana. Well, that's fine. We can use it now. And poison again. Now, poison is very dangerous. However, can we get its health low enough to stun? Maybe. We'll try. We can do a regen and another cleanse. No valid targets. Not quite. How much health do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sad. You'll take this. You'll take that. Well, it doesn't matter how we do it, I suppose. It really doesn't matter. Burst it is, I suppose. It's just sort of wasted because we didn't do enough. Look at their mouth. Max health pool going down as well. Oh my god. Horrifying. You'll do that. That's good. We need huge damage though. Yeah. The cleanse is good. The overheal is good. Stunned. Cleanse yourself. Look, it's got 1 HP. Oh my god, we're barely gonna live, maybe. Alright. I'm hoping for a cantrip to just finish it off. Nope. Oh well. Shielded. Health. Mana. Bonk. Hooey. If you have 3 mana at the end of a turn plus 2 mana. We're disgusting. Improve the middle side. Ooh, who has the best middle? Probably you. Possibly you. This could be helpful for you as well, but then we'd lose one of the 2 things. You've only got 2 spots. You've only got 2 spots, and it's not that great for you. You could use it, and it's pretty good. Meh. Meh. Sure. Now we have a big self-shield and redirect. That feels nice. Okay. We don't have much time left. We'll see if we can... We'll just see how far we can get. Now, the slate. Stone Skin. All incoming damage is reduced to 1. So, it's best to just wear him down with tons of little hits. Wisp. Infused. Upon death, +1 mana. But look, it'll summon the bones. And heal 2, shield 2, and most damaged ally. And then 2 damage, add pain to all sides next turn. Feels bad. The spawn. Poison. Disaster. 2 damage to all enemies. 6 damage, and add pain to all sides next turn. Disaster. The spawn is horrifying. This is your best possible roll. We can stun something. We can stun either of these 2. So that's a great one to stun. Seems good. You don't need to self-shield, but that's also the most damage you have. You're not getting targeted. I guess we'll just take that damage. Okay, there we go. So, don't do it. Stunned. Feels good. We don't really need to redirect anymore, sadly. Let's give yourself a ton of HP. Target an enemy. Maybe we'll kill the wisp. That seems good. And let's have some mana. Summon an imp. Oof. The imps, as we recall, spiky. Okay. Big damage. Kill the imp. Build a bunch more health. Probably on the monk. We can do 2 bonks to the slate. That feels a bit better. Here's our redirect. And self-shield. Sure. Kill the imp. Feels bad. Ouch. We'll self-shield. Bonk the slate. Get some mana. Bonk the slate. Bonk the slate. Get a bunch of health. Summons another imp. Man, we're getting lucky with these imp summons, as long as we can keep taking them out each turn. It's the poison bite. Probably your best overall damage. That'll kill the imp, but that's way better. We'll reroll again. Okay. I'll do 1 damage there. We can bonk the slate. Kill that, so no poison. Okay, you won't take damage. Great, good for you. And we'll hit the monk again. Heckin' monka. Another imp. Uh-oh, poison. Oh, feels bad. Okay, helpful. I really want to stun this guy this round, which means we need to do some damage. I don't particularly like any of these. Oh my gosh, they're both going for it though. Okay, well we can do 1 damage as well. We'll let the imp poison somebody. Oh my god. This is a disastrous round. That is good. Okay, good. We will kill the imp. Kill the slate. Redirect damage from... Oh... I suppose the priestess. And beam the spawn, I suppose. Have 1 heal. So now the monk's taking 2 damage per turn, but hopefully we can cleanse that. Oh, more poison. Okay. That's probably the best you'll get there. That's good. I suppose that's probably good. And that's what we end up with. Alright. Revenge, beam, victory. Level up. An alchemist? Ooh. Or a warlock. Big damage and heals. Pain, 4 mana. Bloodlust. Bonus equal to the number of damaged enemies. Interesting. And then we change to blaze, 13 damage. Good lord. Interesting. Or poison, single use. Big regens. Heal 20, cleanse. Remove all negative effects from the target, including incoming ones, for 4. Heal 20. Outrageous. I think we'll go alchemist. And then we can decide if we want to get another regen back by going like that, or if it's better to have the 2 heal, 2 mana. I like the idea of a bazillion regens. Just make an ultra defensive team. Put them all in the monk. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, great. Snipers, as we recall, do huge damage. Okay, the Basilisk, unfortunately, after taking damage from a non-range side, turn that side to stone. That means our cantrip on this side is now stone. Feels bad. We can redirect damage from the Alchemist to the Monk. The Evoker can do 3 damage, taking out a Sniper. It's probably a good idea, because they're both targeting the Alchemist. We can do a redirect. Oh, do we want to do cleanse here, actually? A cleanse would probably be better, if we can. A heal, a big hit, and a burst to kill the goblin. Good luck. We'll do a beam targeting. Let's see. Pack starts at the back, sure. Or this is just the more damage of the 2, so we'll beam you. We'll do a big hit on the goblin. And then we'll get some more mana. We'll burst the goblin. That'll save the alchemist. The monk will cleanse themselves. The alchemist will give themselves a big regen. Okay, acceptable. Bonked but cleansed, but then healed. Okay, another big hit, but in the back row. We can stun. We'll choose it. We'll take that. We'll take this. The regen is amazing. We'll reroll to see if we can get something besides stone. Huge hit. Great. Done rolling. Now, we'll lose our big hit as well. We'll redirect self? It doesn't matter, they'll self-shield anyway. Let's redirect from the alchemist. Regen. Stun the sniper. Oh no, no valid targets. Oh, it doesn't do back row. Today I learned. Stun. And we don't need shield anybody. Should you anyway. We'll get wrecked. Of course, he's hurting pretty bad now. They. A small regen. Sacrifice more sides. Some more mana. Regen. Revenge. Ooh. Revenge for attacking the target. I can revenge against the dancer and kill the sniper potentially? Is that it? Maybe? We'll try. Ah, nice. Love that. Little no damage. Also, and then, right. Never mind. Have a regen. Have a bonk. Get petrified. Well, shoot. That's probably fine. Do we want to save it? We're going to take a couple swipes. But we can withstand them. Because that big regen is just enormous. Nothing's on full health. If used to kill a monster. Well, it won't, though. There's nothing that we can kill with just one. We can do a burst. No, burst is front row. Beam is back row. That's fine. I think we can win this round. Sure. Gladiator. Bonk. Pass this. Burst. You're in the front row now. Shield self. Rampagey. Per burst. Why not? Mana orb. +2 mana on the first turn. Nice. Keep unused shields. Outrageous. Monk, do you have 2 items? What's this one? Wrench plus, oh, improved middle side. We'll definitely take that Quicksilver. Absolutely. Monk, because now you get +1 shield at the start of every turn, and you'll keep unused shields. So if we have like a huge plethora, no problem. That being said, improved middle side. Cantrip? I guess. Sure, why not? We'll continue. How long will we survive? Lots of snakes. Ooh, so much poison. Oh my god, so much poison. That being said, we can also poison. I suppose if you're gonna, the first round's the best. Self-shield, sure. We need a cleanse, I think, for the monk. I don't know if we'll be able to... Can we kill those snakes? Look how much damage they're doing. So much poison as well. Like, if we redirect all this poison to the monk, he'll just die. He'll just die. Look, the gladiator's gonna die the first turn. Oh my god. I think we need damage. We'll take the cleanse for sure. A stun is a great idea. Alright. Not super helpful, but there we go. We will poison an ogre. Really doesn't matter which one. We will stun a snake. We'll cleanse and shield a gladiator. And we'll use that to fight another snake. Again, probably doesn't matter too much. And we'll just do ton of damage across the board. Great. Oh, God. There's so much damage. This might be it. This might be it. Alright. A block and a cleanse. Great idea. Nothing's on full health. The ogre will die this turn, but he'll get his damage off first. We will lose 3 people. We'll have to do a stun. No, we can't really stun anything, though. We've only got 3 health. And we're about to lose them. Oh my god. I don't know if there's a way to survive. We can stun the snake. Unfortunate. Yeah. That's probably worthwhile. And now we can stun most anything. They're both targeting the alchemist, though. We can't kill any of them. What a disaster. We can stun this ogre, and it'll just die. And that's probably the best use overall, because now no one will die this turn. But, like, it's coming. And now the alchemist has got a huge poison on it. And will die this turn unless cleansed. So we'll have to use this cleanse on the alchemist. Can we kill this snake? Yes. Oh, even better. Okay, so this will negate this snake. We can burst one of the snakes. That'll stop your damage. We'll hope for the best like this. Kill that snake. You're still alive. Shielded and cleansed. Oh dear, the evoker from the ogre. I wasn't paying enough attention. R.I.P. evoker. Ugh. Ugh. Bleh. That's acceptable. That's helpful. Redirect and shield, sure. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. We basically need outrageous damage. That's probably worthwhile. No one's currently poisoned. Oh my god. Okay. Helpful, actually. This will negate all that damage. That will give me some health. That will keep that alive. That will deal 1 damage, lol. Oops, let's actually burst the dancer. because the monk will just heal it. Okay. Redirect and block. Useless. The block will help. Regen, sure. Big damage, that's what we like. Get wrecked. And the evoker comes back, but not at full health. However, we can also... Man, they really want to change the evoker. Now, this is a cantrip, which gives us mana. Or shield. Or rerolls. This is absolutely outrageous. There's also a Valkyrie, but the monk is great. I'm really enjoying the monk. Shield 3 duplicate. Copy this side onto all allied dice this turn. Disgusting. Revenge. Turns out target ally gains undying. Can't be reduced below 1. I think the sorcerer is definitely the better overall. Inventory. Can we still give you the goods? That seems disgusting, right? This doesn't do anything. It was already those. It was already those. Although... Ah, that's a pity. It doesn't give the bonus. The cleanse is really good, so I want to keep that. The regens are really good. I guess it doesn't matter. Just literally hold it, even though it doesn't do anything. That's fine. Tartarus. Oh my god. And spiders. Spiders poison, I presume, with a poison bite. And then some moderate bites. Tartarus. Huge. Disgusting. Summon 3 spiders. Hideous. 12 damage. Oh my god. Huge damage. Poison and weaken. Tartarus. Holy lord. Good luck, everybody. An enormous bite. Nice. Some shield. Helpful. We can poison Tartarus immediately. That sounds actually like a great idea. We can block and cleanse the poison over there. We'll reroll these other dice. So some free mana. Seems good. The shield might be good. How much damage is coming to the sorcerer? More than we can possibly withstand. The sorcerer will die again. Unless we can redirect to the monk. But that's still 12 damage. It's more... anything hit by that just dies. So we'd have to stun it. Which unfortunately is just not possible. Miasma. Poison. End of each turn. Cleave either side. That's unfortunate, isn't it? However. Get poisoned. Get double poisoned. Cleanse. Protect. Oh my god. See you around, sorcerer. Sayonara. Oh, that's awful. But look, big poison. That's really nice. It's probably the best possible roll we could have gotten. Shield and a poison negation. Great. Give some regen to somebody. Let's hope for damage. I mean, technically that is damage. Okay, great. We'll block for you. Give regen to the monk. Do a hit. Spider. And then you will summon someone. Kill topmost enemy. Oh lord. Summoning some spiders. And next round the dancer's just gonna die? Question mark? Unless we can negate it somehow. There it goes. We will avenge you. Or will we? We don't need that then. That'll do. Oh my god. Done rolling? I think it thought maybe someone was still here. Put a regen on the gladiator. My god. We'll attack Tartarus. And do we want to redirect? Yes, currently. Lots of spiders. Tartarus will die this round, but might take someone out. Lots of poison on the board. Self shield seems good. A redirect from the alchemist. Oh my god. Good luck, my friend. R.I.P. alchemist. Oh my god. It's horrifying. Redirect all the damage. Self shield. No, we just need to kill spiders is the thing, but like we don't have the DPS anymore. We can let the gladiator take some damage though, actually, because he also has a 2 protect regen. I'm saying that now. This is the end. The only end, my friend. Self shield, great. Redirect thyself, you must live. Spider, sayonara. We'll live barely. But we'll be both totally poisoned, so... Okay. Cleanse. He still dies. It's a pity. We fall into the spiders. Disaster. But we did pretty okay. Yeah, there we go. Stats. Incredible. Ultimately, a defeat. But we did pretty okay. And so, that's Slice and Dice, everybody. 7 books. If you're into this sort of thing, you can get it on PC or you can get it on Android. Or you can buy it on both if you want. Pretty nice. Big fan. Pretty deep. Simple, but deep. And super fun. So check it out for yourself if you think it's something you might enjoy. There's lots and lots of different combinations and synergies and stuff. So it gets pretty crazy. So we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, friends. Keep on cooperating. Bye.